we hit zoom on this or something?
Yeah, wait till they get started there. Welcome to my job.
Yeah. Well, I've been on a roof or two. Never had to
Okay.
physically go in the
Start recording. So, why is the 5-year guy up here? So is the 1-year guy.
1 second, Cisco. Why is it zooming in on me?
Ran out of batteries.
You're on the top button. So you got to zoom back out.
That's fine.
Goes in and then.
Yeah, I just zoomed into it. All right, go ahead.
Okay. So, what's the importance of a 1-year and a 5-year? First of all, there's supposedly supposed to be a sticker on this because it looks like an active system, right? All the caps are supposed to be here. So obviously, in order for this to happen, firemen need to get up here and set up hoses and fight the fire. So a 1-year guy is going to verify that the 5-year guy did his job. This is all a visual inspection before we do any load testing. And we're looking. So original hardware. See, this is what a square head bolt looks like. It's galvanized. See the gray on the bottom? So that's another protective. That's good that she has galvanized. She's definitely just going to need a paint job because she's got plenty of scraping that's going to be needed. But again, that's the 1-year guys. Keep it maintained. Otherwise, what happens? You don't maintain this, rust will start getting in there. But this is just surface rust, so it's still structurally sound. This is just surface rust. But the 5-year guy knows that. The 1-year guy sometimes will call that out as a structural repair, charge the client for what? For a paint job. So surface rust at a paint job is easy. There's also lead paint. In some cases older than 79, even though this has a galvanized base, they've already applied a lead-based paint. So EPA steps in now. Since 2010, you can't scrape and paint a fire escape that has lead paint on it. You have to have an EPA renovator's license. So there's a way to capture all the chips, properly disposed. That's a class you have to take. So now the 1-year guys, if they're going to do any maintenance of any kind, including painting, they got to carry the EPA certification. Okay? So these are things that we will double check. So as the main thing that I'm looking for, okay? So that's already the giveaway. And again, this is a pre-load test evaluation. If a full-blown inspection is needed, you don't get it on a pre-load. I identify concerns that now trigger a report because if a fire escape doesn't pass a 5 and repairs are going to be done, there's an attached report to it by the company or by a structural engineer that the company used to bring it in. No attached report, and they just write a couple little things. Oh, a bolt here and a bolt there. Not properly done. Okay. So right now, I'm going to identify and take photographs of all these things. So it looks like this is the only one that's, and now it's going to be a coordinated activity with a roofer, because once that gets taken care of, a roofer still needs to come in and, or somebody can adapt another piece, attach a whole different piece outside the cocket and leave this, because by replacing it, you can leave one there, but by replacing it with another one, you've negated it. Because sometimes these have tin, coppers, and they have, so this needs, now, the 1-year guy is supposed to go up and down, so they have to wear a harness. Even the 5-year guys, if we're going to go up and down, but a lot of times you can break it up so you don't have to wear the harness. Come up here, then you go downstairs, and on that floor below you look up. So you do half looking down, you do the other half looking up. But the 1-year guys have to go. So on the 1-year, an owner, an agent. So if the owner doesn't want to do it, you can have him walk it. And it keeps the cost down now. Or others acceptable, which is these, you know, there's only a handful. You got Escape Artists, you got Great Escapes, you got Mazzy, Christopher Construction, I think, starting to step into this. But again, they're not they don't have a structural engineer, so they're doing 5 years that really should be just 1 year. So that we'll cover that in the class. So I'm just gonna take some pictures and then we're ready to go down to the ground floor.